Pizza time.
Episode 28 of A Pizza My Life. I'm Pizza Eric. With me, of course, is three-time Grand Slam champion Sean Sauce. How are you, buddy?
Okay, so is that a Denny's reference or is that a baseball reference?
I'm glad you thought it was a Denny's reference first.
Well, okay.
Because it's actually a tennis reference.
Okay. Well, glad I could win that
You
three
did
times.
It 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times. With us this week in the studio is a good friend of mine that I have known. I met her at a Super Bowl party. It's BBQ Barbie Britney. Britney Barbie Barbecue.
What's going on?
So it's like a tongue twister. Barbecue,
Barbecue,
Barbie, Britney, Barbie, Britney, barbecue, Brit.
Say it fast. Say it as fast as I did. You can't do it. Can't do it. Your real name is Britney.
Yes.
Like you look for confirmation. Yeah.
It is.
Correct.
It is because
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But you kind of. But some
That's
people.
what my birth certificate says.
Some people call you Barbie though.
Yeah. Or Barbs.
I
or
like refuse.
Yeah.
You're Britney.
I am Britney.
But like you encourage this nickname. You want to be Barbie?
Yes.
Well, like
because I've always been that person without a nickname growing up. Like everyone
Yeah.
I've ever met, like always had a nickname. Like
me and
it's
Sean
just,
know that.
Yeah, I don't have a nickname.
Yeah.
I just think having a nickname is just cool.
So sad.
I know. Like, I just think having a nickname is cool. I agree. I don't know.
So sad. But yeah, having
Like-
a nickname is cool.
Yeah, I think having a nickname is cool.
So-
And because like Britney is just so basic and there's so many Britneys out there, it's just why not go by something
But
different?
you can't say it's Barbie bitch, but it's Britney bitch.
I can do both. Why not?
You can. I guess as I said
Yes.
it works well with both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
so
Barbie
was
bitch.
it a
That's something.
self-appointed nickname or
No.
Okay, so
I
how
got-
did it come about?
I got it my first year of college.
Okay.
Ooh.
By
a college story.
Yeah. It was not that kind of college story, trust me. I used to be like bleach blonde hair my first year of college. Well, for like a long time, even high school. But the lady that took care of my paperwork and stuff, the administrative lady, we became best friends, and like her whole staff, they just were like, "You look like a Barbie." And long story short, like her and I both collect Barbie dolls and like have a thing for Barbie. So,
Okay, so you already collected them beforehand though.
yes.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like you went into it and then she just like, you look like Barbie. You're like, that's what I'm rolling with.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I
They were
make
just
sure-
like, I walk in, they're like, "Wow, you look like a Barbie." And then they all started calling me Barbie. They never greeted me by my name. They just greeted me by Barbie.
Well, good thing they never saw Legally Blonde, because otherwise I feel like Elle Woods would have been they would have been calling you that the whole time.
Honestly, they probably should have, because how dumb I am. Like,
I was just gonna say the blonde.
minus
and, like,
the
I'm
money
assuming,
part,
like,
'cause she
pink
has
and
money,
stuff.
yeah.
True.
Yeah. But that was the thing. I did not know that about you, that you collected Barbies.
yeah,
That was like your
my thing.
that was your thing, that you
Yeah.
actually did.
I have a couple Barbies that are worth some money.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Ever have desperate times? You can at least would you sell them? Like if you needed to?
If I really needed to,
Yeah.
yes, but I don't. I plan on holding on to them until like I'm old,
Mm-hmm.
or if like say if I had a kid of my own and they
Pass them down and let them do it?
Yeah, let them hold on to them, because I mean, I don't know. Like one day, we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do they still make new ones?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all the time.
I don't
There's like
know.
so many Barbies now, because Barbie can do everything.
Do you look at the new ones, the new?
No, like I will not buy like the new holiday Barbies. Like
But-
I collect the holiday Barbies, but I won't collect new ones because they're not worth money.
Now.
They're-
But don't you think that if you bought them now for the price of a Barbie, how much is a Barbie, by the way?
We have no idea.
30
Barbie
bucks?
Barbie day nowadays it's probably between, depending on what kind, if it's just the Barbie, or because like Barbie comes in like a big box where you can get like all accessories in the packaging too.
Okay.
But I don't know, they can vary from $15 to, I don't know, probably like $35 or something like that.
So if you buy a Barbie now, $35, it might.
So if
worth
I
it
got
just increase in value.
the 2020 holiday Barbie, which I probably feel like I should, to commemorate 2020, you know?
Yeah.
But
Is it
I
with
don't know.
a mask?
Dude, yeah, if 2020 holiday Barbie doesn't have,
a mask. Yeah.
Needs to.
She needs, I mean,
Man, that's got to be the hottest Barbie accessory of the
I
year.
mean, they've came, I don't know if it's actually by Mattel, but there is a quarantine Barbie out there.
Of course there is. Of course.
And there's
That's
a couple
good.
of them. Like, there's
Yeah.
a few of them. There's, like, one that's, like, the reader or whatever, or the gardener, and then the one that's, like, the Netflix and eating a bunch of junk
hold on.
food.
the Netflix and chill Barbie.
Yeah.
It's just a naked Barbie,
Yeah.
but with a TV
Yeah.
and a mask.
And it
No,
come-
she's wearing a robe. She ain't naked.
Yeah.
She answers the door in the
But
robe.
she
and
looks,
then
she
she's
does, yeah. She,
Ken's on his way.
Ken's on his way. They met on Tinder.
Yeah.
He's on his way over.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
it's the type of Barbie that just falls asleep the moment the movie
well,
starts.
want to make it weird? This is weird. Okay, so.
I like where
So-
this is going.
You want to make it weird? Let's fucking
There you go.
go.
So Ken is supposed to be Barbie's man, right? But
Yeah, that's the story.
As far as I know.
the
Have
lady
things
that
changed?
designed Barbie like is named after her daughter Barbara, and then Ken is named after her son Ken.
Oh,
Kenneth.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
So
weird.
I'm like, is this like
It's
like
weird.
I don't know, like cousin type thing, like dating your
Oh,
siblings
no.
or
Was
like,
Ken intended to be the man, or is he sort of he
No,
supposed to be like
he's-
a gay best friend?
No, he was just
No.
supposed to be like the male version of the doll.
yeah.
And it was
Okay.
Just
never
bringing
planned.
a male into
But people
into
just
it. But
naturally
But
were
he's
like-
instantly,
always what's funny is like Ken is happy being Barbie's shadow all the time. He's happy with
Well, have we asked
he's
him?
technically the homemaker because Barbie's the one that is the moneymaker.
Well, she has a shit ton of jobs.
she's got so
oh
many
yeah,
jobs.
she has so many jobs.
She wears so many hats.
Does Ken ever have jobs?
I honestly don't think he's ever had like there's no jobs like there's just like beach Ken and like business Ken, but I don't think
Ken's
business
got
Ken
it
really does
made.
it.
Dude.
Ken does got it made. He's just chilling
He's
at
got
the
his
beach.
whole wardrobe.
Yeah.
He's just chilling.
Chilling at the beach,
Riding
sometimes
on the,
at home.
on the passenger side
Yeah.
of Barbie's Jeep.
Because does Barbie have any kids?
No,
They
right?
did come out with where Barbie had a child, and I don't remember if it had a name or not, but
Well,
it
it's
didn't-
one
it didn't-
child a while.
Yeah,
ago.
it didn't stick around. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Put effort up.
Pregnant Barbie did not sell well.
No.
Yeah,
It
she
was
didn't
rough
stick
times.
around
Poor-
long. No.
All right, so
Poor
he's just
Barbie.
living the best life. He's got no job, chilling at the beach house, at the Malibu beach house.
Mm-hmm.
Just relaxing.
Oh, good for him. Good
Just
for Ken.
relaxing.
And there is a real Barbie vacation home that you can rent out for Airbnb that I want to stay at. So
Yeah?
bad.
What is it in Malibu?
I can't remember. I think it's somewhere warm.
Near there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
somewhere warm, and it's like all Barbie themed. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
it's up my alley.
like
I need
that
to
is
go.
that's on your bucket list.
Yeah, it's on my
Have-
bucket list. Like
Have you seen
That makes
a
sense.
girls trip. But I don't know if I want to do another girls trip.
Oh, yeah.
Unless-
You got to find the right crew to do the trip with. That's key.
I feel
yeah,
like Barbie's got
they
friends. So you
they
just gotta
have to
find-
be friends that are okay with Barbie theme house.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Is
you
that,
can
is that
find
a trip that you'd stay in the house the entire time too?
Was that
So is that a trip that you would stay in the house the entire time too? You're just like, I'm just enjoying the Barbie stuff.
Probably
Yeah. Okay.
like
There you go.
if it's as
Right, like,
cool
it's
as
the
it
dream
looks,
house.
like
It's the dream house.
like I mean,
Why do you
if-
leave?
yeah.
This
mean,
is
I
what you
put-
came for.
Yeah, I came here for the house. Like I didn't come for the scenery.
Yeah.
Are you a
Everything's
part
on.
of like on Facebook? They have Facebook groups for everything. Are you a part of the like Barbie fan club?
Yes.
President? President?
No,
You're a
not president,
moderator?
but like I follow Barbie on Instagram.
Well, yeah, of course. She's got a cool hip Instagram, doesn't she? Like
I
because they
mean-
try to put her in like places, like she's actually like traveling.
Yeah, but they just like they show like new Barbies, old Barbies, and just like
It's got Barbie history.
things. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say you're expecting like there's just like, hey, this is like Barbie at like downtown Manhattan, just chilling next to a building.
No, I thought they like did it like they tried to like actually make it look like she's like a real person in the world.
Like someone just brought her on a plane and they're like,
Oh,
hey,
you're talking
look-
about like people that look like Barbie?
No, like the actual like they use like the
Oh, like
Barbie
the Barbie,
doll,
and they put
then
her
they
in,
like
like-
put her in like poses like so that it looks like she's like on the beach.
Oh no,
and
no.
she,
I mean
and then
like
the caption isn't "Hey, buy a Barbie." It's enjoying the sun, or it's like skies out, thighs
Are
out,
you
or whatever.
what Barbie account are you following?
I don't know. I thought this was a real thing.
I mean,
what-
I wouldn't. I mean,
Am I just thinking of like an SNL sketch or something?
I think that you are following some weird account.
No, you can see what I'm following on Instagram. It's nothing weird.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing weird. You can check
Is
it.
that either Finstagram?
Yeah, it's a. Don't look at what a Pizza My Life podcast
Sounds like
follows on Instagram.
Barbie's bangers only.
I like that it was just a mix of different porn stuff. Barbie's bangers only. Yeah.
I'll search it after. I'll see what that's all about.
I bet you there's something.
I bet there's 100%. There's everything.
Because
about
you
it
follow
these
it.
days.
Yeah, 100%. Whatever. Also, have you seen like the girl who got like all the plastic surgery done to try and like look like Barbie?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people out there that do that.
There's one girl that.
But there's one famous one.
yeah.
She's I actually know she's Russian, and
Yeah.
she's got I think
She had,
four of
like,
her ribs. She got
yes.
4 or 6 of her ribs removed.
a disgusting
And-
amount.
Yeah,
many
like
ribs.
because she wants to be like the exact measurements of like Barbie, and
And
And she
just,
does
like,
look
she
plastic,
looks
so that
she
helps.
looks she looks honestly she looks disgusting.
Yeah,
She's a
looks
So
very
gross.
bad.
So gross. And there's actually there was a man that he was trying to turn into the Ken doll, but he recently in the past year came out as a female. So now
Oh.
he's like
So
been
now-
he got a bunch of plastic surgery to transition to a woman. So now he's a woman and not as
So he's trying to go
the-
for Barbie, or is he just?
no, just woman. Like, yeah, he can't be Barbie because there's already a Barbie girl out there.
Well, I
Like,
guess-
it's
What
his
a
best
wild
friend.
life.
Ken, but I'm sure
What
with
a
like all the plastic
wild-
surgery too, like he looked fairly like feminine anyway. So it probably
Yeah.
like, no, did he look like manlier?
He just you could
He didn't look
ew.
good.
He didn't
Yeah,
look
he
good.
didn't look
Like
good.
you straight up, like you look at this man and you're like, wow, you have a lot of plastic surgery.
That's
but
the
I
thing,
mean,
it
and the
looks disgusting.
weird thing is like he looks better now as a woman than he did with his
But that's
male
what I'm saying.
features.
Like I feel like it
Yeah.
almost like goes more with that.
Yeah.
But still,
yeah, I see what you're
but
saying.
still
yeah.
you look plastic, so
yeah,
it
he's
just
straight,
looks disgusting.
Straight up,
Yeah.
yes, 100% looks plastic.
Not good.
Good contribution.
Not good at all. I don't. Would you ever get plastic surgery, Sean?
No,
Anything?
no. I
Not
think
even your butt?
I've said it before. I got juicy booty. I don't need to. Don't need to get any butt surgery here.
All right.
Would you?
Just wondering. I've thought about it.
What would you get?
What would you get?
Well, I've thought about doing like the hair stuff.
I don't count that as plastic
Oh.
surgery.
No.
No, I don't
No.
think that
All
counts
right.
as like plastic surgery. Okay, so that's like you're moving hair from one spot to the other. Plastic
Yeah.
surgery
Well, it depends
is
on
like,
what type of hair thing he was doing, because like you get like hair plugs.
But I
or,
thought that
like,
was still moving hair.
Yeah.
Is that not?
It is. Yeah, it's taking like your hair from
Like
like
the back.
yeah, and then like they're just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
they
it's
like cut the
from
follicles
from your
or something,
legs.
and they're like your legs. I thought it
I
was,
thought it
just,
was
like
like your
another
ass.
part of your
Yeah.
head.
That was your ass.
And it's wherever you have hair. They can
Yeah.
move
Yeah.
that hair.
But either way,
Yeah,
that's
let's
like
put some pubes out there.
That's expensive.
that actually was an
Some
SNL
curls.
sketch where they did that, and then it had like the pubiest looking hair on top, and they're like no
Just
one
mixed
even
in with all the
they're
rest
like
of the
no one
straight
can
hair.
even tell.
You didn't. No one even notices.
No, but I don't think that counts. I don't know. Like that to me isn't as much plastic surgery. Like plastic
Yeah.
surgery is like I don't know, like
yeah, like in your
like
cheeks or your
nose,
eyebrows
and you're just
or your lips.
I
Yeah.
would totally do plastic surgery 100%.
Really?
yeah.
My mom and I are supposed to do like a mom and daughter like boob job when I turned 18, but that didn't happen.
But that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. No.
Out the window.
She's like, when my taxes come and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, Mom, your taxes came. What happened? And she's like, I didn't get as much as I thought I was going to.
I also
was
feel like boob jobs cost a ton. So
yeah, it's like, I don't know, 15 bucks.
If they were 15 bucks.
no, Don, good thing you guys didn't get that because I have 2 questions. How much did your mom get on her tax return that she couldn't afford?
Couldn't afford that.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Only
afford
got
no-
20 bucks on
Yeah.
the tax return.
I can afford the $60 boob jobs
Can't
for
afford
us.
it.
But
Also,
also, good thing because that probably would
It
have
would've
been
been
bad.
bad,
It would have
yeah.
been real bad.
yeah, no.
You
No,
wanna spend
I'm
it.
embracing the little titty committee, so.
That's fine.
I
Yeah.
personally prefer
The
real
real stuff.
to fake regardless of size or anything.
Like, what are you doing with your hands there? The real.
Oh, on camera? Okay. All right, whatever.
You're on camera now,
Oh, it's
Sean.
like,
No, it's just, I was
What
over
I
here.
like.
I was over here. That's
What I
perspective
like
of
is
the camera. Just saying.
All right. Anyways, though, Barbie, though you're Barbie on Facebook,
yes.
and you're not,
And Instagram.
and on Instagram.
I use my real last name, though.
Yeah,
Hold on. So does Barbie have a last name?
Mattel.
Okay. There you go.
Right? I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably
I'm
not.
just wondering. She like share?
I wonder if she is.
No, I've been reading up on her recently because I'm like, I kind of like, she fell off the face of the earth a little bit for me. So I just started reading up on her a little bit. And she really doesn't have a last name. If she does, it is her mother's last name, which is her mother's name.
Okay. This. I'm sorry. I
Forget
asked.
it.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
That's her mother's last name.
Anyways, Sean, you said
Handler.
you
It
had
would be like Barbie Handler is probably
Barbie
what her.
Handler.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not right.
No?
Oh, that doesn't sound right to you.
No.
Barbie Handler.
Yeah. Older sister is Chelsea Handler.
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense.
It kind of makes sense.
It doesn't make sense. Sean, you said you had a name story on Facebook. What was that all about?
All right, so you were telling us
That's why I had to come back to this.
Oh, yes,
'cause
because
you
you
had
a
a name
catfisher.
Well, you were telling us that you technically it was illegal to have a fake name on Facebook.
It's illegal to go by a fake name, yeah.
Which I
mean,
don't believe.
On
I'm
Facebook.
telling you. Like,
How do they
this-
fact check that though?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just read
They
it
don't know.
somewhere.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's not true. You also
That's
said
not
that
true.
anything that's on the internet.
Let's ask Siri, see if my watch is working right now.
No.
You also said that anything that you read on the internet you'll believe. So I
Yeah.
don't know if we go down that line.
Yeah. Yeah, your
But-
quote. Yeah. Someone else Google it.
No, so what it was is so I was at work and there's this guy that for whatever reason was like, I just created this fake Facebook and like look at all these friends I have or something like that. I'm like, why are you doing that? And he didn't have a good reason. I said, I'm gonna
Yeah.
catfish him. So I created a fake Facebook in like his area and started becoming friends with all the people he was friends with just to try and catfish him. Didn't work. Ended that after like a day.
I was
But
gonna
for a day, I'm
say-
like, this is so fun.
Yeah. Like for a couple hours you're like, "Oh man, this is something."
Yeah.
And then you're instantly like, "Oh, this is
So weird.
I just wasted my life."
Oh, absolutely. I used like a hockey player's like picture that was just online.
Really?
Yeah, just put that out there.
Which hockey player? A famous one?
Well, I mean, famous if you know hockey.
Mario Lemieux?
No.
Oh, well, then forget about it.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't the one guy you named. But yeah,
All right.
I ended that real quickly because it was just it seemed very odd, but for whatever reason, as soon as he started talking about how like popular this fake Facebook he had, and like I don't know why he was doing it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna catfish this guy. He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's lying. He was literally on Catfish.
I next season I'll be on there.
That's exciting.
Actually,
That's
that ties
exciting.
into
Is
our
that
thing
Facebook
last.
profile still floating around?
Probably.
Like, did you ever delete it?
No, can you even delete Facebooks?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you can.
Yeah.
Can you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen people delete Facebook. They post that they're deleting Facebook.
Yeah, but I feel like they just deactivated it.
No, you can delete it though.
Okay, then no. I just stopped. I just never logged into it
Yeah.
again, and I don't know this stuff.
You probably have all these new friend requests
Yeah.
and everything.
No, I just don't
Yeah.
know the stuff.
Yeah, you're definitely a spam bot posting about politics now. So that's great.
That's my fake account to argue with my dad online.
That's great. Your dad he only has one Facebook account now, right?
No. So
Or did he get that second
created-
one back?
No, he created a new one for like his actual name after I called him out. So my dad had a fake account because his other one got like deleted.
Oh, okay.
And then it was the one that he had because he just used it. He doesn't think it's trolling, but it was trolling. And so then he created, and then I called him out on it, and then he created a new one. So now he has back to 2.
Okay.
Oh.
But he kind of has 3 if that one gets reactivated.
Yeah, I don't know if that one will get. I don't know how that works.
Probably not.
No.
But the one that got deactivated was like his real one though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or what about people that share Facebook accounts that have
That's
like?
weird
so
too.
dumb.
I was wondering. I'm wondering
That's
your guys'
weird
thoughts
as
on
hell
that.
to
Yeah,
me.
like
Any like social media account you share, whether it's like an Instagram, I've seen couples share in Instagram.
I don't get any of that, but
Hey, just have your own.
exactly. The only thing I've seen is like sometimes like people who don't like the guy or the girl don't have one, and then the other one has it, and sometimes they'll post stuff for them. Like
No.
more so Twitter. But
I don't like that either.
What
Just
if you
get
don't
your
have
own.
one?
It's free.
well, these are celebrities, so like that's
Log
I
in.
think that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But my former roommate's brother-in-law or brother and sister-in-law have a shared one.
Can you draw the family tree on that?
Yeah. So roommates,
Yeah.
brother,
Yeah.
him and his sister-in-law. It's a real easy tree.
No, I'm lost.
Anyways, so they had a dual one and it threw me off because like he invited everyone to like a group like Facebook thing for his bachelor party. And like I looked at it, I'm like, who is this person? Because they did like a
name.
combination of their
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like what is that? I don't understand
Who
what
are
this
ya?
is. I'm like, who's coming? And then I found out.
who's commenting and who's like.
So they didn't
posting.
say anything.
Yeah, you
So I
got-
don't know. I don't know who uses it more or whatever. But he
Right.
said it's like both of theirs, and I was
I
very
hate
confused.
that. I hate that.
I just
Get-
don't know.
get
I just
your
don't.
own.
Yeah, get your
Yeah.
own. I don't know how that
I
works.
know
Like,
it's very odd.
yeah,
I think that's like I feel like it's like a trust thing maybe. Like
and
if
you get
there's,
alerts like, oh,
Yeah.
your account was getting logged on from another device.
yeah, and see
And it's
that's
like-
just annoying.
And
itself.
then you're like, well, if it wasn't me, then it was my significant other.
yeah,
That's just weird.
But then,
But then they post
that's
like
how you
they'll
hacked.
like post a picture or something, and it'll be like it'll almost be like a message for the other person on the account.
yeah.
And
So
it's
who
like,
wrote
what?
it?
Like, what are we doing here?
We're sharing a Facebook account.
I hate it.
That's how it feels sometimes on the Pizza My Life one.
Yeah.
I have to write stuff and then I have to feel like I write it in third person.
Yeah, because you have to act like someone else is posting it. It's
oh,
not
Sean
one of
and
us.
Eric are doing this right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to act like it's some producer we have.
Yeah.
No, it's just us.
It's our fake producer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pepperoni Pete.
Pepperoni Pete.
Pepperoni Pete. He's our fake producer.
Is that we decided on that?
Yeah, no, we hired him years ago.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize this was years ago.
Years ago, before we started the podcast, hired him.
Anyways, speaking of in the past here, we just had the 4th of July.
Not your best segue.
I don't care. We just had the 4th of July. This is like the prime time holiday of the summer. Where does this rank?
The only holiday of the summer.
Like I said, the prime time holiday of the summer.
But how does it rank in like 2020?
How does it rank in terms of just holidays? Like,
I
where
mean,
do you put
it's
it
just
at?
a beach day, so it's good.
I think it's the...
I wouldn't put it at the top.
Really?
No, because
know,
if
hold
we're
on.
if we're talking about holiday ranking, like for me, the top is Halloween.
I was going to say barbecue Barbie Britney.
It really throws you off saying
It's tricky.
I know.
I think I was going to guess that July 4th was your favorite holiday.
Oh, because of my whole get up.
Well, just because I feel like you get super into it, you love summertime, and like it is just like it matches up with you.
I get what you're going, and because like my birthday's in July.
Yeah.
But
well,
I don't know. I
knew that.
I do like any holiday where I can like dress up.
I'm with you.
I
Yeah.
love dressing up and like being something else for a day.
Yep. No, I'm with you 100%.
Oh, I mean, Halloween's obviously the best.
Well, but yeah,
100%.
but 4th of July itself is like a holiday. It's like you're not doing anything. The only benefit is that you get the day off and like you're probably hanging out like on a beach or something. But yeah, you can dress up and like there's so much American flag shit. Like you can dress up in just anything.
Yeah.
And it's like super easy.
Yeah,
That's
any
why,
red, white, or blue, you're good.
Oh, and that's
Wear one
why
color,
it works.
wear all three colors.
I was gonna say, I think 4th of July, Independence Day. I think that's like the Kentucky Derby of holidays.
Oh, like that's when like you
Where
start
it's like
everything off?
that's like the main one. You know, like everyone cares about the Kentucky Derby, and then there's still like 2 more horse races.
Yeah.
That like they're still there, but no one cares nearly as much about them. And I feel like that's Memorial Day and Labor Day.
So,
all three
Yeah,
are the same.
Right, yeah.
But this
because
is the
they're
one
all-
where we go
they're
full
all
on
like red,
outfit.
white, and blue. But like
you're
4th
also-
of July is like the big kahuna.
4th of July,
you chose
we
the
do
middle
extra.
one as the Kentucky Derby.
That's what I relate it to. That's what I think is the equivalent
Well,
when it comes to sports.
but in some sense, Memorial Day starts summer.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the Belmont Stakes.
Doesn't make any sense. That in more sense that's the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. No, I get the Kentucky Derby starts it off.
And then 4th of July, that's
But
the
4th
big one.
of
'cause that's
July
in
is the
center.
one that like people
And Labor
really
Day
care
is
about.
the sad part, but that's also start of football.
Yeah. And what's the third one? The Preakness or whatever?
Yeah.
See, no one cares about
Preakness
that.
is actually
That's Labor Day.
second one, I think.
Well, that's Labor Day.
That's my birthday.
Yeah. And
Some
then
years.
Thanksgiving is the Super Bowl.
Okay. that was a great holiday sports analogy.
I think it works. Where does let me see. I thought I had something for this. And where does 4th I got it now.
Okay.
I'll cut that out. Where does 4th of July rank in terms of I think it's near the top when it comes to FOMO holidays.
Like
FOMO,
if you're just
fear of
like
missing out.
Fear of missing out. I think 4th of July is like right up there at the top. Maybe not at the top, but near the top. And definitely top 3.
But in what sense?
Of like that's one of those holidays where you look at like the social media and you see what all your friends
Everyone's
are
having
doing,
fun, yeah.
and you see, and that's a real.
But it's so easy.
FOMO.
But it's so easy to go do something. Like you just have to go to someone's house and like drink, basically.
But if you don't have someone's house to go to, or if you don't know anyone with, with a lake house or a boat to be on.
But even that, you don't need that. You just
you
have
don't
like
have to have like.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be beachy. Like I went up north to my brother's and like they have some land and we didn't. There was no beach around.
Be
or
outside,
Yeah.
grill, and like
Yeah.
drink.
I hear you, but I think that's a top 3 FOMO holiday.
I completely disagree.
What
Anything. Top three. So then what's the other ones?
I think New Year's Eve is number 1.
Oh, I would totally have FOMO for New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
if
New
I
Year's
miss
Eve-
out,
New Year's
yeah.
Eve
Like
number
New Year's
one, I'll
Eve,
give you
I
that.
think that's the number 1 FOMO holiday.
I give you that.
Yeah.
Number 2, I think, is Halloween
Yeah.
because it's almost like a full month.
Sort of. Yeah, no, I get
A-
that.
You know,
a
because there's
month of
so
partying,
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like so
Yeah.
much stuff that's going on for
St.
Halloween.
Patty's Day is number 3 then.
I think July 4th.
I mean, it is for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. St. Patty's Day is one
I
of my
think
other
July
favorite
4th.
holidays.
That's what I'm saying.
Because green's my favorite color, so if I can
Yeah.
wear all green and I go all out for St. Patty's
But that one
Yeah.
also is almost just as
I
easy
think July
as
4th
of
just
July.
just above St. Patty's Day.
I disagree. I
Because
think
St. Patty's Day, because St. Patty's Day is like just about going to the bar.
No, you go. I think that's
No,
the same thing. Going to
no.
someone's house.
I mean, yeah, but I would say like St. Patty's Day is like
It's more going to the
it's
bar.
more going to the bar hopping, or just like
Yeah.
yeah. There's not too many people are having like St. Patty's parties. Like people are at
Yeah.
4th of July parties or Halloween parties.
Fair.
Or
Yeah.
New Year's Eve parties.
Okay. I'd also say then throw Christmas in there for ugly Christmas sweater parties. You
Oh.
go to someone's house and yeah, you can again dress up.
And that wasn't
Get
a
drunk.
thing back in the day. It wasn't just like ugly sweater party. Now like it's all about having an ugly
Oh,
sweater
Yeah.
party.
Now it's not even ugly sweater parties. Like you just go to Christmas parties in like your ugly Christmas sweater. Like
Or,
that's
or,
just ugly
or
Christmas
and
sweater
you wear a
party.
onesie.
Or a
Onesie.
onesie. You just
Yeah.
wear something obnoxious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No. But I think like Christmas and Thanksgiving, that's like a different kind of FOMO because those are like so more specific for like family
Family.
holidays. So
Well,
unless
again,
you don't
Christmas
have if you don't have
itself,
a
maybe.
family,
You have a lot of FOMO.
then that's FOMO number one.
Yeah.
But if you have a family, then it's like and
But-
you're not invited, then yeah, FOMO.
But I'll give you that for like if you count Christmas as Christmas, but like
Yeah.
even Halloween, you're not saying like, oh, if I have FOMO on going out on a Tuesday for trick or treating on Halloween.
yeah, I don't think you
It's-
have that kind of FOMO.
No, but it's
No.
the same thing with like Christmas to me. It's like the ugly Christmas sweater party
Yeah.
or like just those holiday parties. Because also everyone's work does a Christmas holiday party that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not my work.
Really?
I don't know, maybe.
You've
I don't
worked
think so.
there past the Christmas.
Yeah, I know I have.
Yeah.
I've worked there for 2 now. I don't think so. I think we just did a potluck. I don't know. We didn't do anything crazy.
Actually, my previous work we didn't do anything crazy either. I think we just
Yeah.
did a potluck as well. So. And actually, my current work we don't do anything either.
Exactly.
Others' work does something.
Yeah.
So
The famous Christmas parties, which
Yeah.
they're obviously businesses are shutting that down.
well, maybe this year.
Well,
Yeah, there ain't gonna be nothing happening
No.
this year.
yeah, no, everything shut down.
I think they're gonna
this
shut it down in general.
year. I'm saying,
Especially with
It's
people
been on the
working from
decline.
home
It's
less.
not like it
It'll
was
be
like
social distancing.
it's not like it was in like the
Yeah.
Everyone's just apart.
yeah.
yeah, it's not like it was in like the 90s or something where it was like you go to a Christmas party and you
People
get
are doing
wasted.
coke in the bathrooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it gets real crazy,
Yeah.
and they make movies about it. You don't have that anymore.
True.
Yeah, now
Okay.
it's like you really have to keep your shit together
You
for a
got me.
Christmas party.
Yeah, it's a work event now.
Yeah, how do you rank the holidays? What's your FOMO holidays?
I already said. I said yes. I
Yeah,
did.
we just
Yeah,
we all
we
said
just
it.
said
yeah,
it. Yeah.
we just said it.
New
I feel like
Year's
I gave
Eve.
my list. I gave my
No,
list.
we said
Okay.
it. We both
Well,
said it. as you were doing
Halloween,
it.
yeah, and St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
and yeah, I would say New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
I would totally be sad if I didn't go to a New Year's Eve party. I
Yeah.
mean, there was one New Year's where I stayed home and I was like,
It's just
it
so
was
miserable.
it was so boring.
I think New Year's Eve is the biggest one, just because it's like
because there's so much
you're-
pressure on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like New Year's Eve because of how much like pressure. There's so much pressure that like you have to have a good New Year's Eve.
I don't
like,
think
you
that.
have
I
to
just
go
have to
out.
do. No, no.
You
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 have
do
to start
something
your
though.
you have to start your year off good.
I don't think that at all.
You have to have a big
well, everyone thought they were starting off good this year.
At
I'm looking
midnight.
forward to college.
It started good.
for what it's worth.
Yeah.
2020 started so good, and then it's just been so downhill.
Yeah, but I also don't think that it's you have to start New Year. Like I think it's just that it's a thing where
There's pressure.
everyone's doing. No, but
That's
it's-
my point.
But the pressure is just that everyone's doing something.
The
so
pressure.
it's like if I sit at home, I'm lame.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
It's
Halloween,
pressure to do something, and it's pressure to make a resolution.
and it's one day. Halloween,
And to, like,
you can
have
be
a
like,
good-
hey, I didn't do anything this weekend, but I have something
there's
next
something
weekend.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day is a little bit more of that day, but even that, it
Yeah.
could be like, oh, I'm gonna do something like. You have like a little bit more of a window. New Year's
Right.
Eve
Exactly.
is one day done,
Yeah.
and everyone for the most part has it
It's-
off.
But Halloween
One
is
night.
like a whole. Oh, it's a whole.
A whole month. It is a
It's
whole month.
literally a whole month.
Thank God.
Once October 1st comes, it's like
Halloween
party,
parties.
party,
Oh, yeah.
party.
Orange,
Oh, yeah.
purple, and black, everything.
Oh yeah. I'm a witch.
I'm a witch. I'm a pumpkin.
I'm a witch, bitch.
That's all I care about.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a witch next Halloween.
Really?
No, maybe.
I'm gonna be Post Malone this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that would be a good costume for
You're
you.
doing face
I feel-
tattoos.
I'm gonna get them. I'm not gonna get real ones.
Not real ones.
I'm gonna get the.
Get
Gotta
the,
get dedicated.
get the
the-
fake
those-
ones
the
that
fake
last
ones.
like 2 weeks.
Yeah. That,
Oh, the
forever.
hennas?
Yeah. You gotta like
Yeah.
not the henna.
No, get the hennas.
No.
You said that last 2 weeks.
That will last a month.
No, they have the tattoos that
the tattoos, the temporary tattoos you can buy now, not like the ones that put on little kids. Like there's like ones that you can buy.
Yeah, there's more like
custom
real
ones?
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you're like thinking about getting a tattoo, you can do this, and then you can kind of like see what it's like to have it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. But
And
he recently shaved his head, so I'm
Okay.
like,
Well,
oh,
you're
shit.
gonna
Now-
commit to it?
No, I'm not shaving my head. I'm gonna go buy the
I-
old Post Malone because I feel like I kind of look like him. Like,
You think you kind of look like
Like how it goes Barbie and Post Malone. I'm somewhere in between Barbie and Post Malone.
It's a
picture
combination.
Barbie with some face tats.
Yes.
That's
There
basically
you go.
me.
hey, Barbie tattoo is hot, so I don't
Oh,
know.
I should, of course, there's a Barbie tattoo.
Yeah, of course.
But that reminds me, I had. So did you guys have like
What did this remind you of?
the tattoos, the temporary tattoos? So did you guys have like a senior all night party in high school where like you're like locked into like the school? I think it was the day after prom.
No.
It
Okay.
was like a round prom.
Was it just like a Livonia thing maybe?
I
Or
don't
did
know.
Did you go to Livonia school?
No, I did
Okay.
not.
So maybe it was just a Livonia thing.
I know
I did
it
a
exists.
lock-in in middle school, but we didn't do.
No, yeah.
We didn't do anything in high school. We did have like
That was just for a
we had-
tornado.
because I graduated in 09, so we had like I think it was like Club 09 or whatever, and we did like went to at the because I went to Monroe.
Okay.
And we had
Mhm.
rented like their little building at the college in Monroe, and we did like they did like a big party and
Was it
It's
like
like
an
a
all
club.
night thing or was it like a?
yeah, it was started at some point, and I think it just went till midnight or something.
Oh, okay. Ours
Yeah.
was like legit. I think you got there at 10, and then it like was until 5 or 6.
Oh,
I did
so
not-
you just like sleep there.
I did
No,
not.
you don't sleep.
You don't sleep.
No, that's
Oh.
the
Well, yeah,
intention
because
is
you're
that you
with
don't
like
sleep.
all
Oh.
you're with all your friends.
Yeah, they have like shit going on. They bring food in the whole time.
Oh,
yeah.
those poor chaperones.
A
like-
ton.
Oh yes.
Yeah, just a ton of drugs.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do
Wow.
any drugs, but I was naive. Then.
He's like, what?
No, I actually did
It was
not go to
drugs?
mine.
Oh really?
I skipped it.
I feel like I didn't plan to go into mine, and then I got talked into it. Anyways, though, where this brings me is that they had henna tattoos going on there, and me and some buddies thought it'd be a good idea to get "bitch please"
Oh,
on our
God.
forearms down there.
Really?
I worked the next day.
Oh my god! At what, Jets Pizza?
Yeah, so I spent like all day trying to scrub it out, and I was working like the cashier
And it's
that
henna.
day.
It does not come
Yeah.
off.
I got it like I mean my skin was probably gone, but I had it like I had it decently
raw.
off. Yeah, and then I remember I was working the cash register that day, and I kept like purposely like not turning my hands over. Like,
Here's your change.
I think I'd bring like over
Here's-
someone's
here you
pizza.
go.
Yeah, I'd bring someone's pizza over, and I'd only use the hand that said "please" on it. So they're just like, "Oh, he's very polite." It just says "please." It doesn't say the bitch part.
Yeah. Here's your pizza, please.
Yeah, please. Exactly. He's a polite
Pizza,
guy. Yeah,
please.
exactly.
Would you like to tip, please?
See, it worked out.
Bitch, please.
Yeah, it was a rough because it did
and you
last.
you should have put like tip at the bottom of it. Like,
Just
please
right,
tip.
yeah.
Yeah. You
no.
couldn't just wear long sleeves.
Probably, but this was also during the summer. It gets hot, especially in a pizza
Oh, in a
place.
pizza place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it
for
probably
sure.
gets hot.
For sure.
Yeah,
Those ovens run all day.
exactly.
Yeah.
There was one time we got it to like 100 degrees. Almost died.
In the oven.
No.
No.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure the ovens are hotter than
Yeah,
that.
luckily those are.
I
Yeah,
would
you gotta
hope-
cook a pizza at a higher temperature.
Yeah.
We know that. It's a pizza of my life.
Yeah, we're pizza pros.
Yeah. We know everything about pizza.
Yeah. But going back to when you were talking about going up north
Yeah.
for 4th of July, I just went up north, and I feel like if
Which
you
part?
I was in Tawas area.
What a rewind.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
feel
like
like you and
3
Heather do
hours.
this like every
Yeah,
4th of July.
so my family's been going up to this area since I was young because my grandparents lived just over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, so was the what is it called? I don't know what it's called. It's like a little Mexican spot where you can get some.
Taco Bell.
No, it's not. No, it's authentic. It's like good stuff. Like it's by the water.
You're talking about bikinis.
No, I don't remember the name of the place, but okay, he's been there forever, I guess. And I was up there years ago, and like
In Tawas?
yes, and it's in Tawas. Yes,
Okay.
it's really good. He makes this awesome
good.
Mexican street corn, and it's bomb.
Yeah.
And
You need to figure out what this is. 'cause
yes,
that
I will
sounds
find
delicious.
out. No,
'cause I
I'll
need
find
to know.
out.
That's
I know.
right up your alley.
I know
Yeah.
some people that have property up there, so I will ask them, and they will tell me, and I will tell you.
Yes, because
So
I
you
need
can
to know
go.
that.
Yes, I'm
But
surprised you don't know because like
I'm
everybody
surprised
knows.
too because the place I'm thinking of I don't know. It's not.
It's literally right off the water too.
I have no idea then.
All right, well.
Either
make
way.
sure.
My thought though is when I'm going up there, not as much Tawas because Tawas is a little bit nicer, but like I feel like living up north,
Uh-huh.
like I think once you get past like the bay,
Yeah.
I just feel like it would suck.
Why?
yeah. What's
Like,
your reasoning on
There's
that?
just nothing there. Like, I just feel like I get bored so quickly.
Well, like it's spread out, but yeah, no,
Right.
like I kind of understand. Like,
You
yeah,
have
if you
to
wanted to
drive.
go to a
Do you
concert,
hate how you have
or,
to drive 20 minutes just to
Yes.
go to like a convenience store?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that
I'm
because you're
also-
used to the city.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm also
Cities
not a big, like, I just sit around and do nothing like person. So, like,
pick up guns and
that's what
get into that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think that's like bigger up there is that you
Yeah.
have nothing going on. I don't know. I'm driving through and like before Taos, there's like 5 cities that are legit. Like, here is a hardware store and a bunch of like broken down businesses and then a couple of rental properties.
Yeah.
And it's like, and they have billboards. It's like, hey, McDonald's 30 miles away. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Do you ever stop at the damn store?
Duh. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope
That's more
so.
inland. That's
Yeah.
in Oscoda. That's more inland. Yeah.
I love that store.
Oh yeah.
It's the
First time I
best.
went there, I think I was like a little bit younger. I'm like,
In the
oh,
damn
going to the
store.
damn
Oh,
store, and I
we're
keep
gonna-
saying it
Yeah.
because we're going to a
Yeah.
damn.
I'm
Damn.
allowed.
You gotta buy everything there. The damn shirt, the
Oh,
damn
yeah.
koozies,
I'm
the
allowed.
damn stickers, the damn magnets, damn can openers.
Yeah, they
and-
lean into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
they leaned into it hard.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
think, like living up there permanently full time.
Yeah.
Probably not. Like, especially not not while you're like a young person who still wants to like go out and do stuff and go to the bars.
Unless
and
you're
go
like
to,
a hippie.
go to
True.
that stuff.
I mean, like
I
that's
think-
like the perfect place for like hippies or people that are like one with nature.
Yeah.
True.
Well,
You're right.
also I think
Which is
though,
not me.
like this year though, like it'd be perfect to be living there.
No, so the
You know,
opposite.
everything's shut down. All good. I'm gonna chill on this lake all day.
Well, but the opposite too is that the
opposite.
water came in so much. So like the cabins that we stay at, they used to have the best beach. We had probably 6 feet from like the end of the cabins over, and there was like
Really?
10 cabins there, 8 cabins there. So you had nothing, and then there was nails in it. It was gross.
Oh, there's nails in the water?
No, in the beach.
In the beach, even
Yeah.
worse.
Beach.
Yeah, our friend
Oh.
was sitting there. She picked up 10.
Oh,
Just
They just
at her
washed
feet.
up.
that's not good.
I don't even know if they washed up. I feel like something like people were moving stuff around because it was above a seawall,
Well,
so
it's
that
probably
had to be
all,
there.
all the decks or
Oh.
something.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tawas,
So
you're
just-
canceled.
No, that was Oscoda.
Oscoda, canceled.
Yeah.
Don't go there. I'm trying to convince.
Both beautiful areas to visit.
I
Just
love
saying, like,
going
Yeah.
there. I'm just saying that like I don't think I could live there. That's a week trip
Yeah.
at most for me.
Yeah. So, I got to put the pressure on my parents here now because I told them about a week ago. I said, guys, when are you going to buy a cottage? Like, because I need to like start. I need to like have some up north time. I need to be on a lake. I need to have
You just
more
never
access
go
to
up
Buy
this
one
north.
stuff.
yourself.
Well, it's like who am I going up north with? What am I doing?
Invite us
Yeah.
To where?
up north. You said
Yeah.
who am I going up north with?
Well, but where are we going?
I thought you
so
were
you're
buying
want-
a house.
So you're wanting an area.
I want.
There's like so many places that you could go
Yeah.
buy a damn cottage at.
You can even go inland
I
lake,
hear
which
you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit cheaper.
I'm
Probably.
not trying to buy. I'm trying to convince my parents to buy a place.
I mean, it's smarter method because you
Yeah.
don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, I don't have the money to buy a second place. I'm not rich. This podcast doesn't make that much money.
None. Some would say.
Some would say none.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to convince my parents because I feel like that's like if you are in a family where it's like your family has like a cottage or whatever,
It's nice.
like that's the like you don't realize how good you have it.
Yeah.
That you just have like at any weekend just a place to go and you're on a lake.
Getaway.
Yeah.
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 My buddies.
But it's a lot of maintenance.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
take care of it. Because I know so many people that have a cottage or a house somewhere else that it's been in the family for years, but no one
Yeah.
takes care of it.
Think about all the shit you do here. You have
Yeah.
to do that like even more because
There.
you're barely there.
Yeah, and you're barely there. So
I
when
know.
you gotta like deep clean every time you go there.
You got to
Yeah.
turn off all the water every time.
Yeah.
But that's where I think I come in because
You don't do any of that.
No, I'm capable. I'm capable of doing that kind of stuff now. Like where 5-10 years ago, I wasn't that capable.
Okay, so
Now
so
I
that's
know
the
how
deal.
to do stuff. I can
So
cut
your
the
parents
lawn.
buy it.
I can do stuff. I
Your
can
parents
help out.
buy it and
Yes.
you maintain
I can
it.
help out maintain it.
Okay.
You know,
Your deal is sounding a little bit nicer to them, possibly.
right?
I don't know.
I have some know-how. I have I have an understanding of what needs to be done.
Do you know how to turn off all the water to your place?
Yeah, like you turn some nozzles.
Okay. So you don't know exactly. You have an idea.
Yeah,
You know the mechanics
there-
of it.
Yeah,
Either
I
way,
mean,
though.
there's maintenance to houses
Yeah.
up there or
Yeah, of
wherever you
course.
get one, depending on the type of house.
yeah.
too.
You have to
Like, I
maintain the
mean-
dock and all.
Well, I
and
think
all.
Oh,
especially
you want
just
one on the water.
Oh yeah.
that costs a little bit more
Oh,
too.
yeah, that's
Ay,
going to cost
doy.
more, especially if you have one that has like a little dock that goes into the water that you can walk out on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put like a boat or a jet ski or whatever.
Yeah.
That mean like
I don't want just some
that
place
pretty
costs
in the
penny,
money.
woods.
buddy.
Yeah, that costs money to maintain that dock too.
Yeah.
And then
Gotta
now,
maintain
and
that
now you're
boat.
now you're factoring like a boat or a jet ski or whatever.
Jet
like
ski.
those
Jet ski over boat to me.
I think here's what I do. I convince my parents to buy a pontoon boat.
pontoon.
And then I
yes.
buy the jet ski. See, that's a
Okay.
good balance.
That is a good balance.
Facebook Marketplace.
That's good balance.
They got everything.
You know, get a real terrible jet ski.
Well, get a decent jet ski at least.
You would try to.
Well, I mean, you can get a decent one and then like fix it up.
My experience with watercrafts is that there's always just something wrong with the engine. There's just always
You
something.
just find a good mechanic.
You're just like, the boat engine just sucks.
I mean, engines aren't supposed to be in the water, so
Yeah.
in a sense, I get that. As soon as you get a leak, boop,
Yeah.
down.
Anyways, but I think it's a good idea.
So we're trying to get your parents. We're trying to convince your
Pizza
parents
mom,
to buy
pizza dad. We need
buy
a
a
cottage.
cottage.
We need a pizza cottage.
inland lake. If that is easier, it can be a close lake even. I feel like too.
Or and how far you?
No,
how
I think
far are you
ideal-
thinking? Like
I think
you have to
ideal-
go like
You get a place
2,
that's
3, 4, 5.
no,
6.
that's too far. I think you get a place that's a
6.
solid hour and a half, 2 hours away.
Yeah, that's ideal.
Ideal.
Yeah.
That's ideal. Cruise up there real quick, and if you're like, hey, you know what? I don't want to stay the night. You can just cruise right back home.
That's also. I mean, that's
That
kind of
quick.
a crazy move. Like just
That
stay
quick.
the night.
All right, but yeah, obviously. But like, you can wake up on like a Saturday and be like, you know what? Actually, being at the cottage today sounds pretty good.
You
I'm
can
gonna
do
cruise
weekend
up there.
trips. It's a little bit easier. It'd be
Yes.
like, hey, Friday after work, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave Sunday at night.
Boom,
Easy.
and then you're there,
And then you're there.
and then you're on the beach, just like that. Bada bing, bada
So
boom.
do you just want to go to a beach? Is that what the real thing is here?
I want a cottage. I like being on a pontoon boat, and I like having like you're
I
a
like
little
how you
private
call it
beach.
a cottage. I don't call them cottages.
I
Like
call 'em
if
cottages.
it's on a
What do you
lake, I call
call
it
it?
lake house.
All right,
Well,
Nicholas
haunt.
Sparks book.
Well, and
What is
also,
that?
I think it depends on what you're staying in. If you're a
You
house,
know?
a lake house to me has to be like
Because when someone says cottage,
big.
Yeah,
it doesn't have necessarily
think,
to be
like,
big. I
lake
think when
house
someone
is,
says
like-
cottage, I'm thinking like a log cabin.
like cottage
kinda am
isn't
too, but
isn't
it's-
like huge. Like a cottage is like pretty like your bare basics.
Yeah, a cottage is
You
like
know?
a small.
It's a kitchen, it's a living
So-
room,
so
two maybe
a
3
little
bedrooms,
log
and
cabin,
like one
little
bathroom.
shack.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
a fancy thing. A lake house is something where it's like you can legit like live there. Like it is ready to live in full time 365.
A lake
days
house
year.
sounds rich.
Yeah, lake house is a little bit
I've been to
fancy.
a couple of
You're
them,
living
and
that fancy life.
No, I've been to a couple of them, and like people come houses because like I mean. They have a bathroom and a bedroom, but like
Okay,
they're
I
small.
expect my cottage to
My
have
cottage
a bathroom.
will have a bathroom.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, like you guys are talking like it's $1 million home.
No, but I mean, like I'm
lake
thinking.
house maybe is a
Yeah.
$1
I'm
million
thinking
home.
lake house. Lake house has
I mean, if
potential.
it's depending on the lake and where it's at, I mean, it could be $1 million.
Lake house has the potential to be $1 million, but I think a
Yeah.
cottage is like maxing out at like $300K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how much because
Oh.
like on the lake probably costs
And it
more. So I don't know.
depends. I mean,
I'm
if you want a
not-
real good deal, you could buy a house off that lake that just evaporated with the dam that just broke.
Oh, in Midland.
Yeah.
I mean that.
You don't want to be
That-
on that lake.
You don't. No, I know it's probably like 10,
It
20 years
gone.
until there's water back in that bitch. So
Get your hose.
Like,
See, that
there's-
sucks for them.
yeah, there's your lake house.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Just go. You could always just get a house there, and
That's
then
a
your big
I'll,
house.
That's a motivated seller.
I'll buy a metal detector and I'll be there every weekend.
Oh, just yeah, you can probably
To
find
get
a
You
those-
know
shit
how
ton of
much
stuff in
money
there.
is probably
those
in there.
nails.
Yeah.
Oh, we were
all
gonna
those-
find some nails, but you're also maybe gonna find
You'll
like
probably
some.
find some nice diamond
You're gonna find
rings.
some-
Yeah,
rings
you're
for
gonna find
sure.
some jewelry for
Yeah.
sure.
My dad lost his wedding ring in Lake Huron.
Well,
Oh.
Yeah,
go find it.
I mean that was in Lake Huron. That's a much bigger area
Yeah,
to cover
way
here,
bigger.
and it's not completely.
Do you know how many pairs of sunglasses are in that lake?
Yeah, it's not gonna come up in a metal detector. I feel
So
like
many.
No.
Well, if they're metal sunglasses,
true.
which most are.
I feel like most are plastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
probably.
they're plastic.
Probably. Either way, though, I'm shooting for cottage, not lake house. Lake house, that's too fancy.
Yeah, no, cottage is a good step to get your parents to buy.
Yeah.
Lake house is like,
All right, just tell them to buy a shack.
Yeah.
yeah, just tell them about a shack. Yeah, maybe undersell it.
Or
Just say
how
a shack.
about a tiny home?
Just give me, yeah.
Oh, yeah, would you accept a tiny home that you can park on a beach?
Possibly, yeah. Depending on what it looks like. Let me
I mean,
see.
you could
let me
easily
see the
get a
tiny
20
home.
home for 20.
Let me see.
Can
the tiny
you
home.
can you just
tiny home
park
for
a
20?
tiny home on like a public beach and not be kicked off?
Possibly. Depends on how big.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It depends on the size.
You don't know what you're saying.
It depends on the size of the tiny home.
But
Most
they
of them
have
are, like,
restrictions.
Yeah, they're like
I think
between
so.
400 square feet and up. So I mean, I kind of watch a little too many TV shows.
But can you just park a tiny home on a beach and no one's gonna say anything?
It's if
Think
it's
either
small
way.
enough. If it's
You
small
can't,
enough.
like park it there and leave it there.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
okay.
I definitely don't think
I was
so.
not talking about
I
the
think
day.
you need a permit for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how do that. So do they never park? If you have a tiny home, you just never park.
I mean, you do.
Like
You
for
have
a
to-
night though.
you have
For like
to
a night.
Oh, I
though.
mean, it depends. Like, is this a tiny home that you're traveling with that you take around with you?
Let's
and
say
you
it's a
never
tiny
have,
home
like-
that you live in, but you don't own land. What
So
do you do?
I would say that you would park it somewhere for a while, and then when you
Until you
decide
get
to
kicked-
until you get kicked out, or you decide to move somewhere else.
Yeah.
Seems crazy.
Like it's paid off. Like you don't have any like pay and rent for anything or like land or whatever
Seems
it is or
crazy to
however
me.
it works.
You don't get any mail.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, where do you live? I don't know.
No,
Nah,
I watch
whatever.
these shows and people that have tiny homes that actually move from state to state, they have like a mailbox at like a certain
Yeah, like a PO box kind of thing.
that they get all their mail shipped to.
But okay, so I get that like you don't have to spend a lot of money, but like, what do you do for money?
Good question. I don't know. I've watched these shows and I don't think they've ever mentioned how these people have income.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a small traveling circus.
You're like a door-to-door salesman or something like that.
Well, then you actually that might be the perfect job.
You live on the road,
Yeah,
you know, or you just have your money in stocks.
you worked all of your life.
I
and
guess, I mean,
I
it'd be
don't
kind of
know.
like what mountain men, like the way they make a living is like selling fur and meat that they kill.
Yeah, maybe
is
they're
this,
selling
what,
meat.
1800s?
You never watch Mountain Men?
You watch too much TLC and Nat Geo.
Yeah,
That's what I'm.
I
what I'm
love
understanding
the National Geo channel. It's so educational.
here. So that's what I'm hearing
Really
here.
learning a ton.
Yeah, we were talking about TLC shows earlier, and yeah, I feel like those are the two main channels. I get you. I get you.
We went from No Neck Man to Mountain
Yeah,
Man.
exactly. Could be the same. Who knows?
Yeah,
I mean, he probably was from Alaska or something. Who knows? I don't know.
That's-
I never watched that. I
Alaska's
never
got
watched
a lot
the
of guys
season.
without necks. That's what we're hearing.
that's what we're saying.
That's what we're
the,
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The common denominator.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. All right. The other thing we want to talk about was road trips, like going on, like getting in the road and just like cruising. I have a bachelor party next week that we're planning on driving to this destination.
Where? How far?
Next
Did I say
weekend.
next week? No, I meant next month.
Oh, month. Okay.
Totally different.
I'll edit it.
Okay.
Next month I have a bachelor party.
How far?
It's down in Tennessee.
Okay, so
I
you're
am
like
like
7 hours.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the drive because
Down.
yeah,
Not back.
I'm looking
7
forward to all
hours?
the drives. Here's why I'm looking forward
Is
to
that
the
7
drive
hours?
because I like
7 to 8.
my
Depending.
I like the car I'm going to be driving. I have a Mustang. I'm excited.
Wait, you're
to be
going
driving
solo?
that.
You're going.
I might. I kind of want to.
No, you need
no,
a passenger.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I might have one passenger with me.
Okay.
Sure.
I would say you,
you need to
definitely
have
need at least
somebody.
one
It's-
person.
It would be
yeah.
nice to have somebody else
Yeah.
in there.
I don't think I'd mind it.
That
just by
long is
myself.
too long to be by yourself.
No,
I
it's
don't think
not.
it is.
You could just like sing to yourself.
Just-
do whatever
You
want.
just
like-
said you
you
need a
just-
passenger, and then you flipped so quickly on that. You were just like, yeah, you need a passenger, and I said, yeah,
Well,
you
then
need
I
someone. And you're
started
like,
thinking-
no, you don't. Sing to yourself, bitch.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Because she's like she realizes both sides are good.
I see both sides. I guess now.
I feel
But,
like
like
that's too long. I'd be like, I want someone to talk to.
Yeah, like you want someone to talk to, but you at least want someone who you gel with at least on a music front. So you
Yeah.
can like really both like
True.
just jam out,
Yeah.
have a good playlist going. I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to push to that. There's talk of like people want to get a bus for it.
Is it a
and I
weekend?
don't want to get a
Bus
bus.
would be so expensive too.
And it's like 3 days, and yeah, I don't want to get on a bus.
That's just like honestly, like from a cost perspective,
I
just
had
to go down like
I
on
mean,
a bus.
I
Just drive
I
myself.
just did a road trip, so
Yeah.
to South Carolina.
You did a
But you
couple
were with
like,
people?
road trips.
But you
No.
drove with people.
I did drive with people.
Yeah.
It was me and it was 5 of us all together, including me.
Okay.
And we took my friend's F-150.
Okay.
So,
5 people's a little bit tight because I assume in the back seat there's one person in the middle.
If it's in one of those nice F-150s,
And I was
though
the
it's a
one
little
in the
bit
middle.
spaced out.
Yeah, see, that's not comfortable.
I like the
mean,
middle
4
on road
we
people.
trips.
could. They were fine with
Really?
like switching,
Yeah.
but
Well, that's
I
because
felt
you're the middle.
I felt like I
the
couldn't
middle
ask
one.
to switch. I
Why
don't know.
would
I
you-
felt weird asking to switch, so I sucked
You,
it up.
you
and
sucked it up. And you're like, I'm
I
the
sucked it
middle
up.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like
Were you
yeah.
the smallest person?
No, I wasn't the smallest person, but I
Yeah.
just like there was plenty of room. Like we weren't touching
Yeah,
each
no.
other.
F-150s are surprisingly
Yeah.
pretty like spaced
And
out.
like they were okay if I wanted to nap on them, but I didn't feel like napping on them because like
Yeah.
because what if they wanted to move and I was out cold? Like I felt
Oh.
I felt
Yeah,
like
then they have to,
I
like,
felt like
really-
they would
they're
have felt
committed.
awkward to not they like oh shit I can't move I'll wake her.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to put all those.
You want to put all the
Like,
rules on.
Riding
Yeah.
all
middle
the
seat is
restrictions.
not the best.
But that was a
4
13
people.
that was a 13-hour drive.
4
Yeah,
people is
that's
perfect.
bad.
Yeah.
13 hours is so long to
Yeah.
do in like
Yeah.
one day.
And we did it in one day.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah.
stop. We stopped to like go to the bathroom and stuff. But
Yeah.
let's see.
But it's
the
like,
day,
let's keep
the day we
rolling.
left on a Thursday at like 2:30 in the morning, and we got there around
Oh my
like.
God, that's also so fucking early to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all excited. None of us slept. Like I slept probably 30 minutes, but none of us slept.
No.
We were all up for like pretty much over 24
But the
hours.
ride there,
Get outta here.
you're always excited. And then the ride back, I'm sure, like the person driving
Oh.
was like, "Fuck, this sucks."
The drive. I feel like the drive down felt longer than the drive back, but none of us were really looking forward to the drive home. 'Cause
Oh, no.
we already knew what to expect.
Oh yeah, the drive down,
but-
you at least have like excitement of like, "Hey, we're gonna go
Yeah.
do something. We're gonna
Yes.
go whatever."
Yeah,
blah,
you're
blah.
looking
But now
forward
we're like
to it.
driving home. We're like, oh fuck, we're going home.
Yeah, on the
Like-
way back, it's just that like we just have to do this. This
Yeah.
is just
This is
This
how
part of the
we get
deal.
home.
yeah.
No, I'm a middle seat guy though, because I like.
That's weird.
I'm
Why
in
don't
the
you put
action.
Why don't you put Seth in the middle seat?
Well, I'm not. I guess I'm usually not talking about rides with Seth. I'm saying though, in
Well, I would
general.
just assume with your family, you got your parents in the front seat.
No,
and
'cause
your
if- no,
bro-
more
two
than-
brothers.
well, I guess,
you're the
like-
middle child, so it makes sense you're in the middle. But you're like,
Well,
put
no, when we were
Seth in
younger,
the
that was
middle.
probably more of a Seth move. But like going someplace with my friends, right? Someone
Yeah.
else is driving. Yeah, more than likely it is probably like an F-150, which again, like you got good
Yeah,
space.
they're,
in there.
they're, they're roomy.
Yeah,
but you
like,
still don't want to be in the middle.
No, I'm in the middle because I'm talking to everyone. I'm like right in the action up front.
Yeah,
talking to
that
these
was the
people
nice
down
thing
your
about the
part.
middle. Is
Yeah.
like I could see.
You can
I
just,
could see
yeah, you can
everything.
lean forward and just be like, "What's up? What's
Oh, I
going on
did,
up here?"
and then I
I'm
was
the
like,
gatekeeper.
I could put my feet
Yeah.
up on the because in the F-150 there was like a big
I can't
center
do
console.
that.
But
That's definitely nice.
I'm
Yeah,
small.
I can't
so
do that.
I was
I mean,
small. I
you
could
Put
do
my
it.
put my feet up. It's just like touching the gear shift and stuff. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're
all right,
like-
guys.
A little too far up
Yeah.
there.
But I did like on the way down. There was like probably the last hour I switched spots and I was like, oh, I can't see anything. I don't like it.
Right,
'Cause,
no,
like,
exactly.
I could.
Yeah, you're in a
see-
corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could only look this way. Oops, sorry. I could
Yeah.
only look that way. and
See,
I was
middle
like-
middle seat spot to go.
I don't think so. I think
Somewhat,
front
it
seat
depends.
is.
It depends. No, it does. Well, okay.
Well,
if you can't get the
yeah,
front
I think
seat,
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I still want
But
a
I know
window
we
seat.
all
You
all
still want a
sat in
window
the same
seat.
seats the whole way down and up.
you guys had assigned seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's so
was weird.
stupid when it's like you don't have assigned seats, but it's like
You have assigned seats.
You have
These are
assigned
assigned
Yeah,
seats.
you're.
You
no,
just-
but you,
you
do.
just know where
why are we
people
done
go.
like
Yeah.
that?
Like,
Yeah.
and anywhere we went, we all just went back to the same exact seat
Yeah.
every time. Like if we drove somewhere to the store, or whatever.
All right, I got my
Majority of
spot.
the time, yeah.
Yep.
Like it's so crucial what you decide when you start that road
The
trip.
people in the back seat, we rotated a little bit, but it
Not
was
much, yeah.
we pretty much still had assigned seats. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is I feel like shotgun. I mean, obviously, driver's always selected. I feel like
Yes.
shotgun is always like you pretty much know. It's like
Yeah.
there's not usually not a lot of movement there, and then the back seat it's a little bit up for grabs, but sometimes it's like I'm not sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you have to just kind of. It's weird when you get into like the back seat, and then like there's that other person that like just came to that side of the door, and they're like,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
move
You're like,
in.
you son of
Yeah,
a bitch, go to the
slide
other
over.
side.
Yeah.
it's
slide
like,
over.
dude,
Oh, but then
fuck.
but also be in
like
the
you're
middle.
like half the doors halfway
Yeah.
closed.
And then but you're also when you're in the middle, like, and then you got the two people that come out on each side, and then it's like, all right, which
Yeah.
side do I go?
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's like, who's gonna keep
And
it
they-
open?
and
Are they
they
gonna
both
ask?
close the
Are they
door.
gonna ask me? Am I gonna tell them, hey, I'm coming out your side? Like, you got all these questions that go through your head, like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
there's so
why-
much pressure on the middle seat person when you're getting out of the
Oh,
car.
I think that's pressure on them because then I know who to yell at.
Yeah.
Oh, you close the door on me?
Yeah, no, that's the awkward thing because you
That-
have to like
that
get
happened
out.
a few times.
yeah,
They're like, I was
absolutely.
coming out your side, but I had to go to the other side because you shut the door on me. Like, oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were going to the other side.
Oh, why'd you think that?
Yeah.
both doors just get shut in your face.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all right.
I'm staying in the car now.
I'm gonna stay
Whatever.
here now. All right.
cool.
I didn't want to go into this restaurant.
This
Fuck
is
you.
fun. I'll go out the back window here.
Yeah.
You could
You could.
Yeah.
Legally, it's allowed
when it's parked.
when it's parked. Yeah. The last thing we wanted to talk about.
We're not
was-
done with road trips though.
We're not. What
All
else?
right, what else you got?
I literally just went on another one this weekend,
Well, carry on.
and it broke my booty.
oh yeah, that's right. Because you were on a motorcycle.
Yeah,
Ugh.
and it wasn't like a cruiser where it's like a Harley or whatever. It was like a crotch rocket, like
yeah.
sport bike.
So
This
did
is
it just
sports
not
bike.
have like a cushion back there? And you're
It
basically
has a
sitting on
cushion, but
fender?
it's literally like non-existent. It was like literally like this big, like so small. Like his bike is just for looks, pretty much looks and
Yeah.
speed.
So though, like
It's one of those where it's like you can have a passenger.
Yeah, you
but it's
can have a passenger, but it's not
meant-
practical.
but like,
not
do you
meant
think
for
if you
people.
for
were
at
like
least for
different
long
pants,
rides.
Yeah.
Well, on the way up, I wore shorts because it's been hot as hell.
It's been
past
spicy.
couple- yeah. Like
It's been
so,
spicy. It's been spicy.
I wore like a crop top and fucking shorts, and that was a bad idea because I was wondering why it was jerking so much, and it didn't get until we got up there. He's like, "Oh yeah, I had it in sport mode. That's why we kept jerking." I was like, "Oh cool."
Nice.
I had shorts on, and like my butt cheeks are getting ripped off the seat.
So we
like,
say jerking, so I'm assuming it's like because it's not a
Every
big seat. Every
shift,
time you go, it's like
shift.
a little jerk back, and
Yeah.
then you just like your skin's just rubbing on like hot
Yeah.
leather, basically.
Yeah,
the
so
entire
like
time.
if I don't know, like if you sat on like a chair, a leather seat, and you're just sitting there for a long time, you go to get up, you just see your
stick.
skin peel off.
Yeah.
That's
Ugh.
literally what it was.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
How long was
And I
this
had
road
like
trip?
no booty either, so it was like just my bone just sitting on fucking plastic.
How
pretty
long
much.
was this road trip? What,
It was 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a long time
that's
to be
so
doing that.
long to be on a motorcycle.
2 hours, yeah. Like we were both feeling it, like when we got
Yeah.
up there. Like,
Yeah.
And I kept adjusting myself. Like there was times where we could cruise, and I just sat up straight.
Yeah.
But it was just And then we met up with friends up in Port Austin, so that's another 30 minutes tacked onto that.
No.
But I wasn't riding. Luckily his friends were like coming back down.
So you're like, yeah,
So
yeah.
I rode majority of the way with them, and he rode the bike down because I was like, I can't
do it anymore.
I can't
Yeah,
do
like,
it.
understandable. Have you like learned your lesson? Like next time you guys go on something, you're gonna be like,
Oh, my
yeah.
cutoff is an hour.
Like
If-
yeah, we
Like he's
can't
gonna
be
sell
doing
this
that.
bike, but my cutoff is for like a non.
Anything over an hour, I'm
Yeah.
going to car.
Yeah, and my friend and her boyfriend, they have a bike, and they're like, "Hey, let's go to Oscoda." I was like, "No."
Oh no, yeah.
And they're like, "Go on the bikes." I was like, "No, I just did 2 hours on his bike. I can't."
But do you think if you like wore like pants, would it at least be like not as bad?
Well, that's what I did. Like we stopped in one little city, so it was like 30 minutes till we got home or whatever, and I was like, well, you guys still have to stop somewhere else, so I was like, let's pull over, I can jump on his bike.
Yeah.
So I had shorts on still because it was so hot, but I just put some pants on real quick, and having pants on and sitting on that seat was completely different.
Okay.
I was like, okay, so maybe if I have pants,
It
that
won't
will
be
make
that bad.
it
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
be as bad, but I don't know, it was still kind of a little rough because my ass still hurt from the ride up, so
Yeah.
And that's why people on bikes wear leather pants.
Yeah. Sean, have you ever
No.
worn leather pants?
No.
Would you ever?
As a joke, like on like for Halloween
No.
or something.
get
I
some
would.
chaps.
You
Yeah.
definitely would do it for Halloween.
Oh yeah. I'd do
Or
it.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if there was like
Any kind of party.
if there was an occasion that called for it, I'd do
yeah,
it.
you'd jump right in.
Without
Are
a
you
doubt.
a motorcycle guy? Are you considering motorcycles at all?
Considering no, just because it costs a lot, but like I have a motorcycle. I just
can't.
don't. It's just not like
I can't
it
picture
costs,
you
it costs a
at
lot
all.
of money.
Just like cruising up on a motorcycle.
So
I
that's
can't
like
picture that.
that's
at
the
all.
thing is I
cruiser.
don't know what kind I would
I don't-
get. Like I don't know if I'd want like one of like the sit back
Yeah.
kinds.
You don't want one of those.
I feel like you get more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
One of
sometimes,
those,
but
you
I don't
can-
know.
yeah, you come cruising in one of those
Yeah.
choppers.
Yeah, no, because like if you're wanting one to like ride around and cruise and stuff,
That
you don't
ain't
want
you.
something like that because that's not comfortable.
That's what I'm. So
There's no
that's
way.
the thing.
You
Is
could
I
be
feel,
Shawnee Crotch Rocket.
No, but see, I feel like either way
That's
I
more
get
your
uncomfortable because I
speed.
even feel like if you're like sitting like forward the entire time, like you're
like
gonna,
on a crotch rocket, like
yeah,
we were.
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like you're getting comfortable there too. In general, I
mean-
just think motorcycles are like you don't want it to go for like long periods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go on a nice long ride, you need a cruiser. You can't do
But the cruisers are
Like-
the sit back ones, right?
Yeah.
cruisers. Like yeah, you can. They're more. Yeah, they're more
want those-
comfortable.
the
Sitting
bigger-
down, bigger seat,
bigger Harley
more,
Davidson, yeah.
more like shocky, whatever
Yeah.
the word.
Well, they
is
have those like
looking for.
fancy one where it's like the Harley Davidson, like the back seat is almost kind of like you have like a backrest and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And it's got speakers built in,
See,
and it's like a real cruiser.
I'm
My
also
dad
thinking,
has
like,
one,
I don't wanna
and
hold
he's
my
gone
arms
on
up.
he's gone on some trips.
Do this the entire time.
Yeah, like that
Sounds
seems.
horrible.
I mean, you
That
don't
seems
have
exhausting.
to. You can one hand it.
Yeah, I mean like
Yeah,
you're
so
a
it's
cool
cruise
guy.
control.
Like yeah, I can ride a bike with no handlebars.
Yeah, don't even. Yeah,
Whatever.
I think once
Put
you're
it
good
in
enough, you
cruise
just
control.
you just let
Drive
it go.
yourself.
Cruise control?
I don't know. I mean, I would assume. I guarantee you, they're gonna have like automatic driving
Yeah.
bikes at some point.
But I just feel like it's tougher to control the one wheel. So like yeah, you can have it, but like can you just I don't know. It seems odd to me. I don't know.
I mean, can you ride a bicycle without handlebars?
No, can I personally?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
No?
It's not that hard.
Oh my god, I never could.
Really?
You,
As
just you gotta
soon-
get the right pace, and
I
then
think
you
as
just sit
soon as
center.
I-
and,
You just
like-
get that right balance.
I think it was a
Yeah.
mental thing. As soon as I let go of the other hand, I'm like, whoa, and I just like
Really?
gotta grab it again real quick. Yeah.
Really, I used to do it. I mean, I loved bike rides as a kid, and I would do it all the time.
Yeah.
And then now as an adult, like I had a period of time where I didn't really ride a bike that often, and now this year I've been riding a bike a ton, and I'm back on riding no hands.
Back on the no hands.
Back on the no hands. I love it.
Eric no hands.
Pizza no hands.
Pizza No Hands. That's
Pizza
what they're calling you.
what they call me.
It's a weird nickname, but
Yeah, but people love it.
okay.
Anyways, all right, we're good on road trips now.
Yeah, we're good now.
We
I
hit-
had
we
to
hit
get
the
it
corner.
out
The
of my chest.
segue
Yeah.
for motorcycle road trips. All right, the last thing we want to talk about though is ASMRs. Though
We were chatting about earlier.
you said you were getting into
Yeah,
ASMR
which is
stuff.
it's really weird because I hate people that chomp their gum, chew with their mouth open.
But isn't that that's like
and
the
that
point
sound,
of this.
yeah, and that's the weird part. It's the point of listening to people fucking chew, swallow, and just
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it's that close up talking. We've
Yeah.
talked about doing an ASMR episode of A Pizza My Life.
Yeah. Did you know that the Ying Yang twins invented ASMR?
what? No,
Yeah.
we didn't.
Yeah, you heard the whisper song.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper.
Yeah. First ever recorded ASMR.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Why
It's
did
facts.
why did I let you say that in like episode 3?
It's facts.
Oh my
First
gosh.
ever recorded ASMR in history.
I mean, it sounds right
Yeah.
because ASMR really took off after that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They started this.
Yeah.
They started the boom.
What are you
Yeah.
listening to like ASMR though? Is there like a specific like sound
Yeah.
you're trying to get? A
I don't
specific
know,
person?
like, I just, like,
What
I
is
just
it
started-
that's about it?
Because a lot of people have been doing like those spicy noodle challenge.
Spicy.
You know that. I didn't know that, but you
No.
know it.
I had no
No?
idea.
Oh, okay. Well, there's
Spicy
like
noodle
these
challenge.
spicy noodle challenge and this hot chip thing, and I'm all about trying challenges. Like I kind of want to try it, even though I'm not a big spice person.
Is this tying
Yeah.
into ASMR? Like, are
Yeah,
they
it is.
trying to do
It is
ASMR
because like
spicy?
people do it like with these are mostly ASMR people that actually do these challenges,
Oh.
and. But like, there's this one chick that I started watching, and like, literally, if I pull up my Facebook, like, she's the first thing that pops up because I've been watching her so much.
Wait, so are they like
But her-
putting something hot in their mouth and going,
No, this chick is like makes her. No, but they have to whisper. They have to disclaimer. They disclaimer like the reason why I'm whispering is blah 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 blah. And then
the
like,
reason why I'm
but
whispering
her
is
name's
my
like
baby's
Honeybee,
sitting right
and
here."
I think she's like I don't know. I have this like weird lesbian crush on her, and like
That's so funny that you're like into her.
Well,
yeah,
so
I think she's very like pretty and attractive, and but also like she's eating all these foods, and I'm just like wow, and I can't stop watching her eat these foods and listen to them. Like I don't know, like I hate people that chomp.
but when
their
she
foods,
does it, you're like,
But some reason I'm like, there's
Yeah.
something. Why am
But
I
you're into
liking this?
this.
I'm enjoying this for some odd reason. I don't know.
But that's why I feel like ASMR has like a weird like sexual or sensualness to it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there are certain things that she eats that I'm just like, ugh, gross.
Yeah.
Like,
but is
ew.
that the food itself or the sounds that?
I think it's the sound that
Okay.
it makes. Like some things that she just like slurps up or whatever. I'm like,
eh.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you are
It's-
grossed out by some of it.
Yeah, some of it I am grossed out, but like I think my favorite is like when she eats like rock candy or hard candies
Oh,
and
you
there's
get
that
the crunch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
See-
crunchy sound.
That, like,
I don't know. I
sizzle.
feel like I'd get so annoyed by like the.
Yeah. You don't
Well,
want
there's
that.
none of that. Like, cause her mouth's closed, so like you just hear.
Oh, so they're not like open mouth eating.
Yeah, no, her mouth is closed the whole time. It's not
Okay.
like they're chewing with her mouth open.
Okay, because that's what I pictured, and that sounds horrible.
Oh yeah, no, you
Gotcha.
gotta like it's certain ones. Like there's some ones that are ew.
The only ones I've seen, I think, were on like
You
Tosh.
have certain ones.
Yeah.
The only ones
certain
I've
ones.
seen, I think, were on like Tosh.0, where this lady eats just like a giant lobster, and she's just like
Yeah.
dunking in a butter, and you just go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's people that I saw one recently where this chick got like this big seafood platter with like king crab legs and giant lobster, and
This
she's
might be the
dipping.
same one that I
Yeah,
saw.
she's dipping it in butter, and she's like, I was
Yeah.
like, I can't. I was like, no,
Yeah.
next one, can't watch
Yeah.
this. This
Nope,
is so
nope, nope,
nasty.
nope, nope,
Yeah,
no.
that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, and it looked disgusting. The
Yeah.
way she was eating, I was like, ew.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
do
she's
you-
also-
is that how you eat your
It was like
food?
covered in butter and stuff
Oh,
too.
it was
Yeah.
so gross.
I think I saw that same
she's like,
one. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I'm like, no.
No, get out of here. Get out of here. Well, we need to have you back for our ASMR episode then.
Yeah, we might bring you back for the
Please do.
for the ASMR
I
episode.
will totally. I will make an ASMR video. I would totally be down to make an ASMR
Well, we're doing
video.
an ASMR podcast eventually.
Eventually, we'll do it. That's in the.
Is there like an
That's in the
ASMR
works.
awareness month?
I don't think so. Maybe
Let's
we'll have to
Google
look.
it, remember?
I'm sure there's like a national
there.
national ASMR day or
ASMR
something.
day doesn't
We'll-
line up on a
We'll
recording
find out
day.
when that is, and we'll do an ASMR episode of A Pizza My Life. ASMR APML.
Hey everybody,
Welcome to A Pizza My Life. I'm Pizza Eric. With me is this big dork named Sean's House.
dude. There's no way I could whisper an entire episode.
It's not that
I know.
I think
I
well,
get too pumped. Eric would say something stupid like, "What?"
I know, and we'd be like, "Oh God!" The headphones would just blast off.
Like, what
our
are you
head.
saying?
It's like, no, dude, no, you can't do that. You gotta whisper.
What?
We might have to replace you with that episode.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, all
happens.
good. Brittany, BBQ Barbie, Brittany. Thank
That
you.
was the best rendition of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use that throughout all of them.
Okay.
I'll redub them.
Just dub it in.
BBQ Barbie, Brittany.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on the podcast. We asked
Thanks for
all
having
our
me.
guests. Do you have anything you want to promote or recommend?
I don't know. Check out Honeybee.
I went to say.
ASMR.
I was like, that was like a natural segue
I think
into it.
it's HUNNIBEE is her name, and
Do you actually do you actually have her liked on Facebook or
I
did
follow.
she her
I follow her.
videos?
No, I follow her on Facebook.
Okay.
There you go.
Because there's this guy on Facebook named Chris Ramsey. He's like a magician and he just solves puzzles on his Facebook page. And for the longest time, the videos would just pop up into my feed and I would just they were just interesting to watch him solve these intricate little tiny puzzles.
Oh, like those wooden,
yeah,
they're
those
crazy.
Yeah, there's
puzzles
wood, there's metal ones.
What does
there's
him being a magician
plastic.
have to do with?
Well, but because he also does card tricks.
Oh.
So I watched these videos and then I was just like, all right, I guess it's been 6 months and I'm still watching these videos. I guess I'll
follow.
like the page.
Yeah.
You
like
got
and
me,
follow.
Facebook, finally.
got
I guess I'm into this.
Yeah.
I watch these videos, but it's every single day he has a new puzzle that he's and it's this intricate thing that he's got to figure out. And,
I get
and
sucked
work out.
into those either life hacks or cooking ones. Or it's just the hands cooking something.
Oh,
They start off and I'm just like, what are you making? Let me see what you're making.
Yeah.
the hands, the
Like-
tiny hands, or
No. Let's
let's
they
try
don't.
to cook
But
with
they
some
don't
tiny
show
hands.
the person's face making
Yeah,
anything.
it's
So it's
just
just
that
the
their
person
hands-
exactly. They're just
yeah.
oh, I'm gonna pour in this. I'm gonna pour in this, and then it's cooking, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
See what you're doing
And
there.
then you hear that sizzle and it's an ASMR video.
Yeah.
I'm watching Honeybee.
That's exactly what it is. All right, Brittany, thank you for being on the episode.
No problem.
We had a great time with you. Guys, you can email us at apmlpod@gmail.com. The emails have been coming in so fast. It's unreal.
0.
You can find us on Facebook, A Pizza My Life. Instagram, we are at A Pizza My Life Pod. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Pizza Eric. And I'm on Twitter as well, at Pizza Eric. And
How many Z's?
3 Z's on Twitter, just 2 on Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah, on Instagram, it's at pizza.eric.
Ah.
So that's all good to know. I get so many followers from saying all that at the end of every episode. But I'm at least smoother at saying it now, and that's what's important. Sean, he's on social networks as well, but search him. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
Yes, you will.
The worst.
No, you said it as if you're asking me. Yeah.
The worst.
Yeah, you will.
The worst ending. God.
You just kept staring at me.
Oh my God.
I was letting you pull us out.
Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser.
I think somebody's had too many martinis. I think somebody's had too many martinis. I think somebody's had too many martinis. I think somebody's had martinis.
Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser.
Said before, I got juicy booty. I don't need to. Don't need to get any butt surgery here.